is Chris Baker with Keller Williams Advantage 3 Realty over in Lake Nona, and I am excited that we have Chris Gordon, another Chris. You know, I like to work with Chris's. Okay, so
Good job.
Chris Gordon with Advantage Insurance Solutions is here, and we're going to talk a little bit today about insurance. And there's always, you know, what's interesting about it is that I always get questions about insurance, and I'm not the expert, and that's why I have partnered with amazing professionals like Chris to make sure that I'm always on top of all the information that's out there and how it's affecting the consumer and how we can do better and how you can do better about saving money and just positioning yourself and knowing not to get in a bad situation. Because obviously in Florida, a lot of times things happen. We have a lot of natural disasters and have things that occur. And so it's important that you know things to be worried about, things to be prepared about, and so you can make the most informed decision moving forward. And so, Chris, we're excited to have you today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
So, Chris, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and, you know, why you got into this crazy insurance business stuff?
Yeah, I've been in the business since 1993, so I've been around about 25 years. Advantage Insurance Solutions is a full lines independent agency, and what that means is we can go out there and shop the market for all the carriers out there and not just throw one product your way and try to make you fit in that box. We kind of custom create the quotes around your needs, the property, etc. And we're able to do homeowners and auto and health and life insurance. So we are kind of a one-stop shop.
Cool,
For
awesome.
insurance.
And so what do you feel like is a lot of times, what are you seeing when, you know, if someone's like going to work with a direct insurance person, not saying anything's wrong with that, but they might have some limitations. And so there's opportunity there. If what flexibility do you have being a insurance? Would be an insurance broker, or how what would be the
independent agent, but a broker would be a comparable explanation. So by having access to multiple carriers out there and not just one, if we have a challenge in regards to a particular property, age of the home or a component of the home, roofing, electrical, that's an issue, we're not dead in the water right there. We can shift gears and look at different options, different carriers, and find the best solution for that home.
Cool, awesome. And so what do you feel like, when homeowners are kind of looking for, consumers are looking for to save money on their insurance policy, what are some of the, just the really quick things that they can do in order to save money on insurance policy?
Okay, a few things. If you have a monitored fire and or burglar alarm, make sure your agent is aware of that. They'll need a certificate. That's a credit on your policy there. There's something called a wind mitigation program that came out in the state of Florida back in March of 2002. And there were some changes to codes in regards to new construction and re-roofs. So if you have a home that was built before March of 2002 that has had a new roof put on since then, you have this wind mitigation inspection done. They're usually about $100. You give that to your agent and they can plug in the wind mitigation credits. You want to make sure that you're updating your agent on any home improvements you're making so that your policy is reflective of that. And shop it every few years. It's not a buy it and leave it alone forever and ever. On average, we see 3 to 4 years. Every 3 to 4 years, you shop it, and we're usually able to switch a client to another carrier and save money. Could be $100 a year. It could be $500 a year.
Oh wow! Well, that's important to know.
So, yes,
because a lot of people, I would assume, just once they have it, they just keep it going and all that kind of stuff, and that works automatically and all that kind of thing.
It's typically through a mortgage, so it comes out of your escrow account. You don't really pay attention to the renewal forms that come every year. You're not privy to what the actual outlay is because your mortgage company is paying that for you.
Yeah. And so do you see anything that sometimes that would maybe cause it to go up, like insurance policy? Like, is there something that if the homeowner does this, you could, expect it to go up?
Claims activity clearly is a trigger. You're not automatically going to get canceled, but depending on the type of claim, if it's an act of God, we call it claim, a hurricane, something of that nature, that's not going to be held against you. But in our industry right now, water claims are a big deal.
Okay.
Old plumbing systems, old hot water heaters, and it's a big thing. So if you start to have those type of claims, theft claims, liability claims, multiple claims, then you could potentially have a problem with getting canceled or non-renewed.